Have you ever wondered what separates theft from robbery? Or why extortion is not the same as dacoity? Understanding these terms can protect you from legal trouble or help you understand your rights better. Let's break it down in the simplest way possible. So, by the end of this video, you will never confuse these crimes again. We often hear about theft, robbery, extortion, and dacoity in movies, news, and everyday life. They all seem like forms of stealing. But in the eyes of Indian law, they are very different. Knowing these differences could only help you in real life situations, but also make sure you're aware of your legal rights if you ever face any of these crimes. In this video, we'll walk you through what each of these crimes mean, how they are different, and what you can do if your rights are violated. Stick around till the end because we'll also cover recent updates and some important case laws you need to know about. Before we dive deeper, here's a quick breakdown. First, theft, taking someone's property without consent. 2. Extortion, forcing someone to give up their property through threats. 3. Robbery, theft or extortion combined with immediate force or fear. 4. Dacoity, robbery by 5 or more people. Now, let's understand each of these crimes in more detail. Theft occurs when someone dishonestly moves property without the owner's consent. In a recent case, Parimal Shankar versus State of West Bengal, the court emphasized that even moving a car from a parking lot with the intention of not returning it can be considered theft. The focus remains on the dishonest intention behind taking the property. Extortion happens when someone uses threats to force another person to give up property. Recently, the Bombay High Court in Vijay Mallya versus State discussed extortion in the context of corporate crimes, where threats were used to manipulate financial decisions. This case highlighted that extortion isn't limited to street crimes. It also can happen in boardrooms. Robbery is when theft or extortion is accompanied by violence or the threat of immediate harm. In a recent case, Amit Kapoor versus Ramesh Chandar, the Supreme Court clarified that the use of immediate force or fear is crucial to define robbery. In this case, the victim was forcefully robbed, and the court highlighted the importance of proving the element of fear or threat in distinguishing robbery from theft. The court ruled that even if the stolen goods were minimal, the use of force makes it a case of robbery. Dacoity involves robbery committed by 5 or more people. The Delhi High Court in Ravi versus State of NCT of Delhi upheld a conviction where a group of 6 robbers broke into a jewelry shop, stole valuables, and injured the shop owner. This case reaffirmed that any robbery involving a group of 5 or more automatically qualifies as dacoity under Indian law. If you find yourself a victim of any of these crimes, here's what you can do. First, report immediately. The first step is to file a FIR or First Information Report at the nearest police station. Mention all details clearly. 2. Preserve evidence. If possible, preserve any evidence like CCTV footage, call recordings for extortion, or witness details. 3. Legal assistance. Always seek legal advice. Having a lawyer ensures that your case is presented effectively and helps in getting justice. 4. Know the statutes of limitation. For each of these crimes, there is a specific limit, a time limit within which you need to file a case. It's crucial to act promptly. With the rise of digital crimes, cyber extortion has become a pressing issue. In MS Khurana versus State of NCT of Delhi, the Delhi High Court dealt with a case where the accused used hacked personal data to threaten the victim with exposure unless a ransom was paid. The court emphasized that extortion in the digital age is just as punishable under the Indian Penal Code as traditional forms. And cyber crimes are being treated with increasing seriousness by Indian courts. For dacoity, the Supreme Court recently reinforced its stance on collective intention aspect, where it was ruled that even passive members of the dacoity gang can be held liable. Raju versus State of Madhya Pradesh. This ruling has broadened the scope of criminal responsibility for group crimes. Let's quickly recap the differences. First, theft, taking property without consent. 2. Extortion, forcing someone to give up their property through fear or threats. 3. Robbery, using force or fear during theft or extortion. 4. Dacoity, robbery by a group of 5 or more people. Understanding these terms helps you know your rights and protect yourself from becoming a victim. If you ever find yourself in a situation where your property is taken through any of these means, remember the law is on your side. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and hit the notification bell so you never miss another update on important legal topics. Share this video with your friends and family so they can also learn how to protect their rights. Stay informed, stay empowered. Take care and bye.